Hi everybody. Today I'm weaving with Caron Macchiato Cakes. This is a number 5 bulky. It's an 80 acrylic, 20 wool. Instead of making a bag or a scarf, I'm going to make a top. It's called Boxy Duet top. And I'm not following the pattern exactly because I'm using thicker yarn. So that's the plan. Let's get it on the loom and see what happens. Well, that was pretty fun. Okay, let me show you. Hopefully there's enough of that in there. So essentially, it's 2 rectangles, right? And then, so they're woven like this. And then you line the selvages up on one side and you stitch them together to make the shoulders. And then you stitch part of the top and the bottom, I guess, together to make the side seams. It took me forever to piece this thing together because I kept doing it wrong. You wouldn't think it would be that hard to do, but the shoulders were easy enough to figure out, but I kept somehow... Now that I'm looking at it, I don't even understand what I did wrong, but I managed to figure out a way to do it wrong. But anyway, it's together now. Now, the pattern, like I said, I'm not following the pattern verbatim, but I did look over what it said to do with the fringe, and it said cut it to 2 inches. Seems reasonable. The thing is, the pattern is a much finer yarn than this, so the fringe isn't quite as in your face. I don't know what to do with this fringe. So at the moment, I have just left it long and crazy because I just don't know what I should do with it. I don't know if I want to twist the fringe because I'm afraid then it's going to look like you're wearing a blanket. Maybe I'm off base on that. But I also know from experience that especially with this kind of yarn, because it's not tightly twisted, one wash and this will be a matted mess. So I suppose it's the sort of thing where you could just only hand wash it or spot clean it, but... So that's where my head is as far as the fringe. I'm just not sure what to do with it. But I'll put it on for you just so you can kind of see what it looks like on a body. So, squeaky chair. Can you kind of see, like, it has sort of a... It ends up being almost like a boat neck, if you know what I mean. So it's just kind of a straight across. And then the shoulders are just the natural progression. You seam this part together, and then this is stitched together, and then you have this open for the armhole. So it's pretty cute. I'll try to sort of stand up. I'm in the corner of my attic. I might hit my head, but we'll try to stand up so you can kind of see. Hopefully you're seeing enough of that. Like I said, this is a little chunkier than it calls for, so it does sort of make kind of a, it's kind of poncho-y, but I in a good way. I mean, I have nothing against ponchos, but anyway, I think it's pretty cute. One thing that I did want to mention is that this is not 100% Boundless, the colorway. I did some really poor math in the beginning before I started. Imagine that. And I thought I was not going to have enough yarn. So I grabbed some extra macchiato cakes that I had sitting around because I had some of this left over. So what I did was I just put some strategically random shots of that through this. So I don't want you to be surprised or disappointed if you try to weave with that and it doesn't look the same, because it's not 100%. In hindsight, I had plenty of yarn. I wish I hadn't added the white, because this colorway by itself was really pretty. And I don't know, I don't dislike this at all. But I'm kind of curious to see what it would have looked like if I hadn't put the lighter color through it. But either way, it's done now. So let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any suggestions about the fringe, let me know. Should I leave it long and crazy? Should I cut it shorter? Should I twist it? Other than that, I think that's all I've got. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.